Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Joyful Light Oracle. I pray that you're doing well today. All right, so this message is going to be for someone who was trying to make a decision, right? Trying to take a risk in a new direction. However, you were waiting on some form of communication or information that would help you in making this transition, okay? Or to take this chance towards the new, all right? Apparently, there was some information that was either withheld or something that was presented in a way that was false. You know, like how someone has a mask on, they're showing you one thing, however, there's something underneath it. So the truth that is unspoken, or words unsaid, words unspoken. Okay. All right, let's get right into the message. Holy Spirit, Divine Guides, I thank you for protecting us at this time, and I thank you for bringing forth the highest clarity for the collective, so that whoever needs to make that next step, that they have the resources, the information, the tools necessary to make this transition. Thank you in advance. What is the message that the collective needs at this time? I like the cards to flip upright, so give me a second, guys. Holy Spirit. Okay. You want me to talk? Okay. Okay. We're going to talk about it. Spirit wants me to talk about it, so we're going to talk about it. All right, so we're going to talk about it. The Lovers. It's a beautiful imagery, isn't it? The Lover speaks about a divine union, a divine partnership, a divine counterpart, something that could be God sent for some, like something that is ideal. It is like a best, the best end all, you know, situations. It feels right. It feels good, right? There may have been some challenges, some struggles in getting over like a hump or bumps. Maybe someone was faced with some challenges, some difficulties, just looking at the mountain, you know, at the distance. It could be that you are, you're past that at this point, okay? And this could definitely be someone that is using blind faith, like they're just trusting the divine, you know, trusting their guidance, trusting the different signs and synchronicities that they've been getting. And as they trust, as they take each step, it's like, you know, Spirit brings that confirmation, right? The next step, confirmation. So it's like the full picture hasn't been painted for you. Just you're getting bits and pieces, and each information that is given to you that gives you the encouragement or the reassurance that you need to move in that direction, that path that's been laid out for you. Blind faith requires us to trust, right? To trust God, to trust the universe, to trust that everything is going to work out for our highest good, even if we don't see what's at the end of the rainbow, even if we don't see what's at the end of that next step, or the decision, right? Blind faith equals courage, all right, and a certain level of strength as well. even resiliency, because let's say you go in a direction and you're met with some challenges, even though you knew you were guided in that direction, it requires that strength to know that, okay, even though I'm facing some struggles right now, this is where I was led. This is the path that I'm supposed to be on. And so you naturally will be prone to work through those challenges rather than giving up, if you are one that believes in prayer or believes in fate, like destiny, or just someone who just trusts, perhaps someone's faith was being challenged as well. And so maybe that's why you didn't see, every step from point A to Z. You were only given maybe A through C. And once you take care of those three things, then the next set of steps would be given to you. It's almost like the next set of orders or instructions will be given once you carry out the first, okay? So a sense of obedience is required in this, or someone has been obedient in allowing spirit to guide and lead them in the best way, so that whatever it is you've been hoping for, or that you've been praying for, whatever intentions you have set out there, that you're trusting that that's where you're being guided towards, even though you don't see it. You're believing. So someone's faith definitely is going to be strengthened once they arrive to that final destination. And the final destination is not necessarily like this is the end, that you're not going to have any additional challenges. It simply means for this go round, for this path, you will reach that final destination, and perhaps at the end of that road or journey, there will be someone coming to meet you, an alliance that will form, lovers, right? That will help you on the next journey, so that you won't have to traverse this by yourself anymore. Okay. This journey definitely required someone or some bodies to be very open and honest with themselves, and honest with the universe, right? With source, honest with the people that they are in connections with as well. Because if you are changing, like let's say your ideals are transforming, typically everything about you is going to be changing. So even the partnerships, how you select your partners, that's even changing. The requirements are changing, the standards are changing, upgrading even. And so the things you once selected, or the things you were prone to gravitate to, no longer appeases you, no longer whets your palate, or it's no longer appetizing. Four of Cups, right? It's a dissatisfaction, with that old flavor, and you're looking for that new, the brilliance of something that will actually quench your palate to the point where I'm sensing like not salivation, but because it is so new, it's fresh, it's crisp, it's like there's going to be a hunger for it, right? That's like the passion. So sparking passion, like deep passion for something, someone, okay? This is who I'm speaking to at this time. So you could be one who really desires a deep soul connection, right? The superficial, it doesn't satisfy you anymore. Yeah, the bread and butter, the plain rice, it's unappetizing. What you need, or what you're desiring or craving for, it's maybe some gravy with that, or just a completely different sauce, right? Like new ingredients altogether, okay? The way that perhaps you were preparing your meals before, that's changing. So that's who I'm talking to right now. Maybe your diet is completely changing. Your taste buds are changing, where your maybe your senses are heightened right now, like the sense of smell, the sense of even touch or feel, like you just feel things at a deeper level, okay? Maybe someone, even your intuition is more in tuned as well. So there's like an ascension, like bringing up, lifting something higher, okay? Coming up higher to the next level or the next phase of existence, of awareness, of being. This is who I'm speaking to. So the vulnerability that you have allowed yourself to explore with the divine, I want to say that it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It requires a sense of self-love and self-acceptance, and even trusting yourself, okay? So you could be learning how to trust yourself more with the choices that you make. Perhaps in the past, you made some poor choices and you've had to play either cleanup or catch up, take it how it resonates. But at this point that this is finding you, you have done some work in elevating your sense of awareness, sense of self, and even your confidence, where you can bear a certain level of your heart without fear anymore, okay? It doesn't mean that you're automatically going to just divulge information and just let everybody see all your emotions. No, you feel someone out, and you trust. But what this is saying to me is that at the end of this journey, the alliance or the meeting that you're going to be encountering with someone or a situation, it's going to enable you to be truly vulnerable, be open and honest, and not feel any shame or not feel any fear because of maybe someone trying to judge your disposition, or judge how you speak, or judge how you present yourself. Like, that's, yeah, like I'm looking at the snake here, and it's like those are the fears, the things from the past that has already been healed pretty much, okay? The snake is uncoiled, the snake is right there, so it's not like the snake is hiding, it's not hidden in the bush, it's right there in front of them. So but the focus is not on what once injured you, right? Your focus is your faith. You're looking above, you're trusting, you're looking ahead even, and you're moving forward, right? There is a like, it could be a pit right in the center, again, maybe harm or danger, but you're trusting that the divine will guide you through whatever may present itself. And also, when you come into contact or union for some with this counterpart or with this situation, person, place, or thing, there's going to be that added trust. That bond is going to create a greater level of security, helping you to feel safe, helping you to feel acknowledged, noticed, and even protected. Because you know that you're not doing this on your own or by yourself anymore. So this could have definitely been in someone who has been in the hermit phase, isolating, okay, taking time to look at areas, different areas in your life, to just understand yourself better, to understand the choices that you have made to bring you to wherever you're at. Something could have been chipping away. So this was definitely a slow process, okay? This is not something that happened overnight. This has been a journey that someone has been on by yourself. And it's like, finally, you're going to be coming into contact with the other, right? The other. Remember when I started, I spoke about faith, how when you're led on a path and you're using blind faith, you're just trusting, you believing, you've already set the intentions out there. You're moving in a direction, and then you're getting the breadcrumbs, right? The different confirmations or synchronicities to let you know, okay, very good. Bam, you hit that mark. Good. You hit that milestone. Next. next, you know? This is someone who's been gently guided on their path, and because you've been successfully hitting those milestones or those mile markers, it's like beautiful. You are at this place, right? You're at the ripe place, okay, with the right timing, where you are coming into alignment with some beautiful connections. I must say, beautiful connections. I'm noticing this person has braids in their hair, the angel figure. So you may wear braids for some, okay? I'm looking at the sun in the back, right? The sun is the realization or the illuminating or illumination of something being realized. So it's like you're gonna see something. You're gonna see this. You're gonna witness this. Your eyes are going to be the confirming piece for you. Like, whereas before it was your third eye or your insight that was guiding you through this dark period where there was the unfamiliar or the unknown, right? Just blindly trusting this path. Now you're coming to that place, that precipice, that intersection where you're going to visually see the very thing that you've been walking towards or moving towards. That's beautiful. Like, that's beautiful. I'm looking at the Queen of Swords here, which does speak about a sense of being direct. Okay, so how you will know, another way that you will know is that this is going to come directly to you. You're not going to have to second guess this. When it shows up, it's going to come directly to you, whether it be communication, whether it be physically, like I said, with your eyes seeing, you know, like when you send a package and it gets sent to someone's home, and then the neighbor gets it by mistake, and so now you gotta go because you're waiting for them, like, what happened to my package? It didn't show up. Well, it was at the neighbor's house, and the neighbor finally brought it to you after like 3 days, you know, if you're trying to research where this package was at. So in a sense, it's something similar where that's not going to be an issue. This is where there's absence of confusion, okay? Your name is on the package and it's coming direct deposit, like directly to you, okay? By the way, those are all syncs for you if you're wondering if this message is for you, okay? So utilize your intuition so that you can pick up on those little those hints that Spirit has given you to let you know I'm talking to you, okay? I'm just looking at the glow of the sun through these clouds, and that's exactly what I was saying. The sun is coming through. So there was a sense of cloudiness. There was a sense of covering. There was definitely the unknown. It's whatever was unknown, whatever was uncertain. If you were unsure of who, what, where, when, and how, you're going to know, you're going to see, you're going to have the understanding that you need, and it's going to be absent of confusion. Okay? One, because that's what you're expecting. Like you have already cut through whatever haze. You have already done the work. You have already done the healing. You have already cleared some of that heavier aspects out of the way. And not just you, the other person as well. Let's see what's at the, oh, wow. This is, let me move this deck out the way and just put these like that. This is the Queen of Cups. I hope you can see that in alignment right there. Wow, look, the world is on the bottom. Listen, hold on. Let me just show you. As I'm moving this, as I'm moving this deck, I happen to glimpse this at the bottom. So here's the world. Let me just make sure y'all could see that okay. I think you can, yeah? All right. So, Queen of Cups speaks about love, love, and more love, right? There is an abundance of love waiting for someone, abundance of gratitude and appreciation, where something is truly heartfelt. And it's balanced too, right? With both the Queen and, matter of fact, I'll shift these around. Since both of these counterparts are out here, that makes more sense. Yeah, indeed. 10 of Swords on the split. So if you have been experiencing some challenges as far as feeling unwanted, unappreciated, used, abused, discarded, empty, frustrated, despair, angry, unsatisfied, even regretful, bitter. These are all past energies, okay, that someone has already healed and worked through with the Queen of Cups sitting here. So someone has already cleared out a lot of those emotions, okay? Those emotions definitely could bring about a sense of cloudiness and confusion, like that haze where you can't see the next step in front of your feet because all of these heavier feelings are clouding your judgment, right? Or even being motivated by those toxic energies, which typically leads to unpleasantries, right? Where the end of every decision that is motivated by a negative type of mood or stance, it tends to replicate the same energy. And so breathing more toxic, heavy, darker energies. So someone that's what was creating a lot of the cloud. Unforgiveness, bitterness, right? Envy and strife. Possibly jealousy if you saw someone get something that you wanted or that they had something that you desired, right? Comparison, where you're comparing what someone else has, whether it be their relationship or their financial status or their home or their family dynamic, being unfulfilled, empty, even. That's to the extreme, but it's a sense of emptiness or loneliness. So these are the past energies that someone or some bodies have had to navigate their way through, and finally it's like, breathing easier. The cloud is lifting, or lifted, okay? They can see now, right? They have a better understanding of the situation now. Here's the Queen of Swords, right? Upright. Understanding and clarity is what's happening right now. If there was confusion, if you didn't know who the partner was, if you didn't know what job to choose, if you didn't know who was your friend, if you didn't know who to trust, you will be able to see this clear as day, crystal clear. Okay. Mind you, the World is at the bottom. This is closing out cycles. So this is our confirmation that someone has definitely done the work and closed out the cycles, okay? What else do we need to know? My nail has chipped. What we need to know... how someone truly feel. This is like deep emotions here. Deep emotions that either have been suppressed or not shared. It's like holding like someone, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Something being on reserve or on hold, like something was placed on reserve, something was placed on hold, layaway, if you just did a layaway plan, or you're paying installments. Yeah, it's like the last payment is coming so that you can either receive this or pay off that debt or that loan. So there's a sense of reservation. Okay, something was on hold, something was being reserved for you. While it was on hold, while it was being reserved, it's like it was being protected also. Like no one could touch it. No one could touch this. And if they did try to touch it, I'm just looking at the dog, this one specifically, like kind of howling at the moon. If they did try to touch it, like there would be repercussions. I'm looking at the two towers here, you know, the twin towers, right? So again, the match, the pair, the identical, the same, equal. So the feelings are adding up, they're matching. All right, so basically, let's say if you have some hidden feelings for something or for someone, desires for something or someone, or that you were unclear, just know that it's mutual. I typically don't read this like that, but for some reason with the King and Queen of Cups here and the Moon, it's mutual. And then the Lovers as well. It's mutual. Chariot. It's balanced. And maybe someone was afraid, like we talked about the fears already. You know, the Moon can speak about your subconscious, just fears and how you handle things, how you handle your emotions in the past. Not willing to communicate effectively or clearly. Or someone here. There's forward movement now in a more balanced and succinct manner. And in spite of all the emotions that are going to present themselves in this situation, there's a sense of maturity here that will be able to help you both, or whoever this is, navigate this situation or navigate this partnership well. So no need to worry. You could have been waiting for this for some time. Okay, so I'm looking at the outline of this chair that looks like seahorses, right? And you know how I think the seahorse, the male, holds, well, I know they hold like the eggs in their pouch. So this is someone that is going to help carry the weight or help carry the load, or you're not going to be the only one bearing the emotional weight of whatever, like the relationship. You're not going to be the only one carrying or sharing your cup. This person is eager and willing to carry this emotional package with you. The sense of nurturing and protecting. Okay, so this is a person that will definitely protect this connection. This person is going to give to you the very thing you've been asking for, okay? Whatever you've been asking for or praying for, this person is going to definitely be able to provide it or give it. Because they've already balanced their energy. They're coming up with the star. That's also a sense of like someone who is healed or has been working on healing, you know, themselves. Let's say if this person was someone who held back their emotions in the past because of fear, because of disappointments, because of resentment, like all those things I listed before. They've learned how to balance those aspects within themselves. So it's not going to be an issue to express your emotions towards this person, and vice versa. They will let you know how they feel. And when they do, it's not going to be like where it's going to be confrontational arguments. No, it's going to be someone who is sensitive, right, to your needs, or sensitive to the needs of the situation. This is someone who's very caring, very loving, very gentle, respectful, and willing. Like they're willing to give. They're willing to give of their cup. You won't have to beg this person for anything, emotionally, that is. They are emotionally available. And I think that's because you put them at ease. I'm looking at the Lovers again. You put them at ease. So because you trust this partnership, you trust this connection, and you're not coming with any hidden motives or agendas, or you're not bringing those past fears or those feelings of resentment and betrayal, because you as well have done those healing. You have been on that healing journey as well. So they feel safe because you feel safe. You open up more because they are vulnerable, you know. So it's that reciprocity, that mutuality I was speaking about with this this moon and the Chariot. Okay. This may be new for this person and you as well. There's the King of Swords. So this may be new for this person, because in past, I don't think this person was as receptive as they are now. In past, I think they embody more of a King of Swords. You know, you better come correct, or just someone who's more in the headspace, more logical, using their reason more than their heart in making decisions. So this is definitely like a first, right? Page of Wands speaks about happiness or good news. So when they do communicate or whatever they share or give to you, like, you'll be happy with this. Like they're gonna be honest with their words. Okay, they're gonna be truthful with however they're presenting to you. That's exactly how they feel. All right. Okay. Knight of Wands is here. It's a lot of passion. Okay, so it's a lot of passion coming from this Queen of Cups energy, right? But at the same time, they're not trying to dominate. They're not trying to like lead and take full charge or full control. And I say that because it's a Knight that comes out, right? That came out. So while they are moving with a lot of passion, they're not going, it's not going to be overpowering. This person could just be very playful as well. They could like to travel. This person could, they may love adventure. This Queen of Cups energy. It's like waiting for the right person to travel with, waiting for the right person to explore new things with. They're ready. This person is ready. They're ready. They've been waiting. Let's see. Two of Swords, Page of Swords. Both wanted to come out. Are we still in frame? We are still in frame. And this person, they're not like, I don't think they're wanting to like leave. Or like they're not going to allow things to get out of hand. Like whatever you guys engage in, whatever you try to explore with this person, they're not going to allow it to get out of hand. It's almost like controlling, learning how to control that hastiness. So impatience, okay? So this person knows how to wait at the same time, right? Page of Swords, someone who has learned how to like wait. This is a different way that I'm reading this, but it's like blocking this Knight of Wands energy, which is a faster moving energy, right? Like they're not wanting to rush. And also they're unwilling to risk. They're unwilling to risk. Okay, so they also they don't desire for someone to just rush in and then, you know, pull away. This is not the energy that they're in. Yeah, they will block that energy. Anything that seems rushed or hasty, they will pull back. Page of Swords. They will wait. So they don't mind waiting because what they don't want for sure is conflict, right? They know that they don't want any conflict. They know that they don't want to experience anything that is even remotely familiar to the past. So if it requires you guys taking it slow, waiting without rushing things, and this could be, yeah, in the bedroom, okay, just the passions, you know, those sexual desires, for the older crowd out there. They don't mind waiting, okay? Okay, they don't mind waiting. All right? They don't mind waiting for this expression of love to translate into the bedroom. Excuse me, guys. Just want to fix this a little bit better. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is the Ace of Swords. This is the truth, right? Yeah. They don't mind waiting on this expression of love, right, to come forward. They don't mind waiting. I'm going to just put this here for a minute. Okay, I split the deck. Look at the sun and the, yeah. They don't mind waiting, but just so you know, when it's time to go in, they're ready to go in, okay? When it's time. Okay, guys. When it's time to express this, they will risk it. Like, they'll risk it all. They'll risk it all. They will risk it all when it's time. This is definitely like something that is going to grant you like success, victory. Your connection is going to be recognized as one that is very passionate. I'm looking at all the wands that are coming out now, which is, those are actions, right? Those are fast moving energies, but I want to see, we got emotions, we got some actions. So that's fire and water. That's out. But is this going to be something that'll be lasting? Yes. Yes. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is something that's going to be routine. It's dedication. Yeah, you're not going to want to let this go. You're not going to want to release this. You're not going to want to let this go. You're not going to want to release this. You're going to defend this like at all costs. You're going to defend this. Like, this is like someone's wish fulfillment. And even someone feels like this is their justice, okay? So on both sides, you're coming up with like a persistent energy, like Nine of Wands, the Devil energy, Knight of Pentacles, justice is out here, and even 10 of Pentacles. I was asking, excuse me, 10 of Pentacles, and here's a persistent, like, you know, standing your guard, protecting this, okay? Protecting something, okay? Refusing to let something go, okay? Refusing to allow it to turn sour, refusing to let go of your wish fulfillment. Yeah, because this is your manifestation. This is what you've been waiting on. This is what you've been hoping for. This is what you've been creating, okay, with the Magician on the bottom of the deck. There's another energy of this is long term. Oh my gosh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Indeed. Ten of Cups, Hierophant. This is a deeper level of commitment, something you've been praying for, as mentioned already, this family. I think you guys have already experienced enough of this, you know, like this is, water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Like you've passed those lessons. You've passed those, where's the world? Here's the world. You've passed those lessons where you've had to learn how to release and how to let go and all those other, you know, karmic lessons, perhaps. The sun, I didn't even mention the sun. The sun is out here, okay, with the star. We got the sun, the moon, and the star that came out in your read. That's beautiful. That's like divine alignment with the lovers, guys. And justice, mind you. Icing on the cake would be the Wheel of Fortune. That would be awesome to see, but we do have the Chariot here. There's a counterpart. The passion is equal. Remember I said it's equal. We already got the King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and now here is the King of Wands. Where did I put the Queen of Wands though? You guys are probably right here. Okay, so yeah, there's a partnership. King and Queen of Wands. Okay. Definitely getting what you desire. Let's push this up a little further. Justice. Okay. Look at all the passion. This is your new start that you've been waiting on. There's the success. 9 of coins, 9 of pentacles, right? I think you guys get the gist. 10 of coins is out here. I didn't mention it, but the 10 of pentacles, we got 10 out here, right? 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles. Wow. Excuse me. 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups. That is your community, that is your family, that is your happiness, that is like putting roots down somewhere and investing like a lot of your time. This is like your day in, day out type of deal, right? Where this is not going to be short-lived with the Hierophant here and Knight of Pentacles here. I asked, is this going to be like sustainable? That's what I was asking. And the answer is yes. This is sustainable. This is long-term. For some, marriage, right? If that's your goal. Of course, this will definitely be determined based on how you both determine the connection, or determined what's the word I'm looking for, how you define the relationship, right? This is going to be based on how you guys define your connection. What do you guys feel as something that is successful, or how do you term, you know, connections that are either mutually what is that word? It escapes me. It escapes me. We have another 10 out here. Why is that here? That's the 10 of Swords. So this connection has nothing to do with the past per se, but it has everything to do with the lessons you've learned from the past. So this is an opportunity for you to integrate those lessons and experiences you've had from the past, whatever you've had to let go of and whatever you've had to work through, okay, or transmute. This is the opportunity that's presented now. Okay, so be careful how you handle this dynamic, how you handle this situation, okay? Especially if you've been manifesting your wish fulfillment, waiting and like, okay, it's presenting now and you are ready. Just make sure that you remember that this is not something from the past, that in the sense that be mindful not to revert back to the old ways of thinking, the old ways of being when you come into contact with someone who may or may not trigger you, okay? They may remind you of certain things, or, you know, certain, in any connection, there's going to be a sense of compromise, right? Or when you're communicating with someone where perhaps you don't like, or you don't, agree with whatever viewpoints they are bringing forth. And so it's using maturity, one, in how you're communicating. And yes, be honest, but don't throw respect out the window just because, okay, you guys are on a familiar level now. You know, like, remember, if this is a divine connection or divine union, respect it as such. That means respect the divinity of yourself as well as your partner, and handle each other with care so as not to repeat the same things from the past that ended in a sense of, you know, betrayal, or where you deny this, okay? and even like self-sabotage, where you do things that will cause it to end badly. Just because something is a gift, like it's given to you, you still have to handle it with care. You have to maintain it. So yeah, I say yes, it's sustainable, but that requires effort. 10 of Pentacles, that requires much effort. 9 of Pentacles, where you both are putting in work, right? You both are remaining vulnerable. When someone says something or does something that is triggering or that is offensive, and they're unaware, you don't assume that the other person knows that you were offended. You gently communicate your hurts to your partner. You let them know how you're feeling, and when you do that, when you keep the mask off, right, you don't put the guards up, you trust your heart with your partner, so they should handle your vulnerability with care and tenderness, right? So that their response will be gentle, so that it will be honest, so that it will honor you as well. Okay? But this is a beautiful situation, connection that's going to be presenting to someone, some bodies. And so I'm definitely happy for you. I am. Yeah. this is the partnership you've been waiting on. 2 of Cups. Yep. This is the partnership you have been waiting for, with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, guys. I mean, yeah. I think I saw, yeah, okay. Yep. I won't go any further. Les will be here all night. Oh, Lionel Richie, all night long. All night long. You guys may have late night talks, sitting and watching the stars, holding hands in the park, watching the sunset, the sunrise together, starting your day together, maybe even building a family, like creating, you know, a family together. If that's what you guys want. This is all, you know, a potential. Based on how you handle this. This is your justice that's coming full circle, right? Chariot, 8 of Wands. This is your justice. Signs or synchronicities you may be seeing definitely is 10, 10, 10 or 10, 10. You may be seeing the number 9 or 999 primarily. All right. That's the message for today, for tonight, for now. And I hope this goes well when it arrives. Trust and believe you will recognize it. You will know. You will know. You will not be confused at all. You won't be confused. Okay? This will be very clear, picturesque. Okay. Until next time. Love you.